Hey guys, I got to change this 1900 to, oh man, I got to change that 9. Woo, we're below 1900, guys. 1866. Man, that's actually 70. 1866, 70. It is a buying opportunity. I think I'm going to have my wife. I'm going to get my wife because I want to. Something just occurred to me. Miles Franklin does a Roth. They do an IRA swap thing. Hey, come tell us about the IRA deal. This is really interesting and it'll be a good way for people to take advantage of this, of these low prices, and get in. Well, the getting's good. Tell us about the IRA you were just telling me about.
Hey, babe. Yeah, so I actually had 3 phone calls today where people that either in a current, well, if you're in a current job, that kind of makes it tough. So you have to check your regulations. But they've left a previous job, had a Roth IRA, 401k, and they were going to take it, move it into a self-directing IRA where you can buy anything you want, which is gold and silver, real estate, whatever you want. So they're going to look at that right now. There is a small penalty, but it's usually minimum. And then you just put it in a self-directing IRA. You call me. We'll buy all the gold and silver you want. And we hold it in a vault. You cannot hold it physically.
But it is physical.
It is physical. It's in a vault, and they audit it, and they send you an audit slip showing that it's actually physical.
And you can borrow against it.
That's what Miles Franklin allows you to do. Miles Franklin allows you to borrow against gold and silver that are held in their vaults.
Say what?
I know.
If I had an IRA, that's what I'd be doing.
Me too. Yeah. Well, we did the IRA and we transferred it into Taylor Welding, and it worked good for us. Same thing.
If you're interested in owning precious metals that way, call 318-564-5823.
No, 564-58. Yeah, 5823. You're right. You're right.
You don't even know her number.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I've had a lot of calls today. I think prices have gone down with gold and silver, and I actually contacted a few Miles Franklin brokers. I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? What? And they seem to think that a lot of the ETFs, hedge funds have sold off the paper.
Yeah.
Gold and silver.
Yeah, the paper that people are dumping paper.
So it's making the prices go down. So yeah, my phone's been ringing off
Physicals
the wall.
getting hard to find. People are dumping paper.
Yeah.
This is happening. Everything's happening like we've been talking about.
Yes.
We said the price is probably going to go down. We don't know for sure. We don't know if we're going to be able to get our hands on it when it does go down. Yes. And so far, you can, right?
Yes, we're pretty good right now. We were backed up for a while, but right now we're pretty good.
All right, good. I'm really happy about that. What kind of deals we have for like
the
silver
best I
rounds?
have silver? I'm telling you, the best. I can't beat the Buffaloes. I have researched. Yep, 450 over spot.
See, that's all the premiums are going up.
I'm trying my hardest to keep them down. I've even cut some slack. Miles Franklin allows me to have a little bit of slack sometime, and but man, it's tough. I even talked to somebody. I talked to actually 3 people today that went to other companies, and they raised their spot price because they were trying to show their premiums were not as big.
Yeah.
So it all adds up to the same.
Spot price will get cheaper, and the premiums are going to go up. That's what I think. I think we're going to be paying $20 and $30 premiums one day.
I'm trying to hold them down.
I mean, there's no telling. We don't know. We live in the Thunderdome, but if they keep papering over the price and dumping this fake paper that's not physical, and it runs the price down, people aren't going to let their precious metals go. I'm not selling mine for a discounted price because somebody else says so.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, I had a lot of people buying today. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to cover...
and I get it shipped straight to your door. It's very discreet. It's insured, registered. And so, yeah, give me a call.
I'm going to cover these fires. She went to the trouble to find 25 fires that have happened to our food.
Well, that I can document. There might be more. And if you do, let us know.
And it was strange. Did you notice how many potato plants?
I did.
So that was shocking. There's a few things in here I'm going to go over that was extremely shocking. And somebody asked me on Jack's channel, Jack with Nobody Special, you should check him out. He's got a great channel on the stock market. He actually sold his stocks about 3 weeks ago. I was so proud of him. I think that's so cool. He was asking me, what should people do right now? If they don't have anything growing, what can they do? And if you think about it, you need something that grows good, that'll feed a bunch of people. That is potatoes. It's a great source of energy. You can grow them in a barrel and literally grow hundreds of pounds of potatoes. So it's kind of odd. The first thing that started to burn down was fertilizer, and the second thing was potatoes. It's weird. And what's stranger than that is in one of these stories, the potato plant that burnt down, it handled 18,000 acres of Idaho potatoes. And the guy's father, the girl's father that wrecked the plane into the factory, there wasn't anything nefarious going on. It just kind of happened. I can't tell that there's anything nefarious going on other than nobody knows what's happening, and it's really interesting. I'm going to try to go all the way through these, but it might take me a while, so hang in there.
That was just interesting. So what brought my attention to it was I saw an article, and I think it was in the UK, where they said 88%, what was the title? 88% of the food supply shortage is based on we're having fires.
That was in the UK, right?
That was in the UK.
Yeah.
So I started looking in the US.
Let's hit that one first. Check this out.
So I said, what's going on in the US? And I could just find fires in the US from
Factory
January.
fires lead to 88% increase in supply chain disruptions. A lack of skilled workers, not enough semiconductors. In 2021, supply chain disruptions increased to 88% from the prior year. So there's a ton of stuff here, man. And this is, I need my hammer. I dropped my harmonica. They're saying, and this is a quote, there is no recent historical precedent for the current disruption.
Yeah.
That's a warning. They've never seen this before. That's why it's like, whoa. And this chairman of the IHS, which is the Royal Horticultural Society, didn't even know that existed. But he says, quote, what is unfolding in supply chains globally is not disruptive. It is historic. I need my hammer again. This is the first major disjunction in the synchronized supply chain system that is developed over the last 30 years. This is nuts. This is really strange, and I'm going to get off of UK, but I'm just going to go with it. Mauston, Wisconsin River meets burnt down overnight in February. Fayetteville, Illinois, Deli Star also burnt down. Fire that destroyed 75,000 square foot of a plant in Fayetteville. Mm-hmm. Maricopa Food Pantry, 50,000 pounds of food burnt to the ground. Mm-hmm. Now we're getting into April. There's a ton of them in April, and there's a ton of them in March. They're kind of mixed up. Harlow Sausage Factory, 60% down to the ground. Twisty's Factory. March was a busy year. Busy year. New Jersey Pepsi Factory. We can do without Pepsi, I'm sure. General Mills plant. 2 people died. Plane crashed into empty General Mills parking lot. I actually covered that one. I think Travis did too. April 18th, in Oregon, the headquarters for Azure Standard Premium Independent Distributor of Organic Healthy Food was destroyed by fire. April 13th, it's on and on, guys. Another plane crashed into a potato factory. Mm-hmm. That's the one I talked about where the girl wrecked her plane, and her dad was really upset about it, of course. Taylor Farms in California, 225,000. Wait a minute. There's a misprint here. Anyway.
I think you covered that, and so did Economic Ninja. That was a really big plant that burned down.
Well, that was the ammonia. They had 40,000 gallons of ammonia they were blaming it on. East Conway Beef and Pork, New Hampshire.
Conway, yep. New Hampshire, yep.
Fire destroyed the bush shop and meat market.
Another one in Texas. Another one in
Texas, Arizona. 50,000 pounds of food was destroyed.
Another one in Vermont. Another one. I mean, I kept finding them over and over. I found 25 that I could confirm since January the 1st. So I don't know. I'm curious to see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 25 at the end of the
Yeah, I know. 5, 6.
But I don't know.
There's like 7 of them in March.
Yeah.
We're burning 2 down a week almost.
And you got a lot of, it seems to be food and fertilizer. Food, fertilizer. That seemed to be the most that I found over and over. And I don't know, there might be more, but that's all I could confirm.
Well, that's a lot because that's only like 3 months.
Yeah, I know.
It's 25 places in 3 months. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you're interested in the swapping your IRA into gold and silver, it might be a cool idea. It's on sale at the moment. And if you're interested in holding precious metals, give Stacy a call at 318-564-5823. Y'all have an awesome, awesome day. Later.